What's up? I wonder what's coming up next. It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Awesome guy. And the morning show starting Rebel Wilson. There we go. And extremely early with Edward Scott. And it's all still to come on Nick at Night. Peace.
From the YouTube Dog Show. That's right, the YouTube Dog Show, not where Sofia Carson is going to be this weekend. Come on now. It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now, and most the real reason why Sofia Carson is excited about going to the Academy Award. Not to support Diane Warren, but to let everybody in the whole world see her perform. I mean, come on. What is up with Sofia Carson anyway? Well, here he is, the man who will expose her. Wait, what? Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller. What's up, grasshoppers? Tom Allen? Yes, boss. How many times do we have to go through this, okay? You know, we are not exposing Sofia Carson, okay? Well, we are exposing her for her, her dreams and her desires to perform at the Academy Awards, for her own personal gain, but not for Diane Warren. But we're not going to expose Sofia Carson that way. Oh, all right. Wait a minute. I wasn't thinking about that. Are you sure about that? Yes. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Tom Allen sometimes goes a little too far. A little too far. Anyway, the guy who composed the theme song that you just heard was Dominic Mathis Piano, and he's a great guy. The Kevin Lay and the Caribbean crew are awesome as well, and they are our Shoutout Spotlight winners. Well, two of our Shoutout Spotlight winners, actually. DLR and the camera lady are still feeling ill, so please continue to pray for them. Who else? EY 2004. She is a role-playing woman, so please understand that, when you go over to her channel, and please give her some love. And Mild Chakra and Blingy with some interesting voiceover work. All right, we got quite a lot of things to get through tonight. I mean, a lot. This is going to be the kind of show that you can tell your grandchildren about. All right? Trust me, you need to tell your grandchildren about this. Okay! What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, yes, yes! What's up? What's up with Sofia Carson? A woman who is on her way to the Oscars. Sofia, it's not about you. Relax. Now, she'll be performing at the Oscars on Sunday with Diane Warren, and she is still pinching herself. Sofia, she's getting the Oscar, not you. Now watch this. She has been preparing for a long time. Actually, she flew her family in from their home. Wow. That's nice. Wait. The night is not hers. Why? Jeez Louise. This is going to be a long one, I'm telling you. All right, MP, let's do a top 8 list. This is it. Top 8 list. Here we go. All right, boss, I got this. Tonight's category: top 8 reasons why Sofia Carson is about to be in trouble. Number 8, thinks that Weeknight Update is a circus that she marks at 2:30 in the morning. Number 7, she loves to steal Diane Warren's thunder. Number 6, she thinks that the Oscars are all about her. Number 5, she always appears on stage 55 minutes late. Number 4, she always has a mirror near her when she performs. Number 3, she never sleeps. Number 2, her biggest interview this past month was with Adrian Holt. formerly from the real. Number one, she is the topic of tonight for this morning's Weeknight update. I know, ridiculous. MP, thank you very much. You know how we do it around here? You know, so I don't need to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Hashtag Weeknight update, hashtag spread love around, hashtag LMU of late night. Get those things to trend, please. While you're at it, like this thing, subscribe, ring the bell, share, we can shout out in the comment section down below. Got a lot to deal with when we come back. We're going to talk to Edward Scott. We're going to have a classic episode of the World Around This because DLR and the camera lady are still ill. We're going to have a moment for everyone. We're going to have talking time. We're going to have the ending experience with the random circle, comment of the week, musical performance time. Don't go away. This is too much fun. Here it is, your Violet.
There she is! My love, I've come for you!
Nah, bro, this place has got Wi-Fi.
It's so fast.
Right?
Nickatnite, Nickatnite, Nick at Night for me.
Better living through television.
There are two ways to shop for carpeting. You can get dressed and go out and brave the traffic or the L or the bus and find a showroom and wait for a salesman and try to remember the size of your rooms and the exact colors you want to match and put in your order and fight your way back home and wait days or weeks or months for your carpet to be delivered and installed. Or you can just pick up the phone and call Empire.
588-2300 Empire.
Empire Home Services. We'll bring lots of big samples right to your home any day or night, Saturday or Sunday. We've got nylon pile carpet from $6.95 a yard, professionally installed with polyfoam padding. We've got budget terms, too, with no installment payments for 60 days. And if you call 588-2300 right now, you'll get this free Bissell rug shampooer with your order. So don't run all over town for carpeting. Let Empire come to you. With prices from $6.95 a yard fully installed and budget terms, too, how can you miss?
588-2300 Empire.
Call now.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys. Hi, Ed. Hey, boss. It's the weekend. Yes, it is. The weekend is here. Can you believe that we are actually talking about Sofia Carson? I know. I thought that Sofia Carson was actually pretty good. I thought that she was, kind and sweet and everything else. Why did she have to take the spotlight away from Diane Warren? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it makes no sense. All right? Sophia was praising Diane Warren's Oscar nomination. Now all of a sudden we find out that she is performing with Diane Warren at the Academy Awards, and Sophia thinks that this is the biggest thing that has ever happened to her career. I know. What are we going to do? I don't know, but calm down, all right? It's going to be interesting. All right, we'll get to that in a moment. First off, all right? As you already know, the Color Me crew, DLR from the Color Me crew and the camera lady, are still feeling ill. However, over the past several months, the Color Me crew and the camera lady have made a bunch of episodes of the World Around Us. 100 of them to be exact. And we have a special, we have a repeat or an encore presentation of an episode of The World Around Us, which I think will probably tickle your fancy. I think this will tickle your fancy. I'm not really sure, but enjoy.
Don't you just love love? It's everywhere. Of course, this time of the year, kind of makes me feel nostalgic. Because, believe it or not, I used to have a girlfriend named Susan Kane. I don't want to even talk about that on the air because you have seen her on the show many times before she decided to dump me and everything else. It was a very sloppy breakup. But let's get away from that and focus on the good stuff, right? The world around us. Let's go, huh?
Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Love Talk. And I'm about to perform to you one more song of my imaginary handbells. Yes, that's right. And this is called My Grandfather's Clock. Ooh, yes, this is one of my favorites. Ooh. All right, ready, Beth? Mm-hmm. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Thank you. And that has been Love Talk. See ya! Bye!
This has been yet another installment of the World Around Us. Wow, are we doing well now? World Around Us has been a production of Casting Shoes in association with Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it.
Well done. Well done. Yes, that was incredible. And that was another installment of the World Round, well, a classic episode. Like I said, I have the best team, around. I have the best team around. And before we get into your talking time, let's have a quick moment for everyone, shall we?
A moment for everyone.
So many people ask me, hey Ellie, why is Sofia Carson more excited about the Academy Awards than Diane Warren? Doesn't Sophia understand that Diane is getting an Academy Award nomination and not her? He does, but he has a problem. All right? Whenever Sofia Carson gets a chance to perform, on stage, and it doesn't matter who she's doing it with, whether she's doing it with somebody else or she's doing it alone. All right? Whenever she gets the chance to perform on stage, You know, that is her chance to really put herself out there. And there are some instances, in times when that is appropriate. If she's going on concert, or if she's performing at a concert or something like that, or if she's going on tour, that's acceptable. Almost. If it's all about her. But this is not about her, and this is Academy Awards. Sunday's Academy Awards night. By the way, it's also a day at same time. So please turn your clocks forward an hour. Anyway, that's not the point. Point is, you do not overstep someone else's boundaries. When it's something that big. Or in any case, really, but when it comes to the Academy Awards, you do not, under any circumstance, jump over the nominee, the real nominee, okay? You don't do that. Because if you do, then your career will be in the toilet, okay? So, Sophia, I understand that you are excited. But please, for crying out loud, all right, learn how to be selfless. All right, never mind. Let's have a little talking time. Let's go, huh?
Do you know what time it is? That's right, it's talkie time, where Ellie talks about something. So, let's talk about it.
All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. Now, as many of you know, all right, Sofia Carson has been nominated for many things. Actually for many awards, I can say. But, listen to this, okay? What? She, has collaborated with Diane Warren, on the Oscar-nominated track "Applause," which, by the way, was written by Diane Warren. And Sofia Carson says that she is still pinching herself about the very reality that she is talking about the Oscars. Sophia, how many times do I have to go through this? This is not your moment. All right? It's Diane's moment. All right? Diane is getting the Oscar nomination, not you. Okay? So please stop. Stop it. Okay? Eesh. Man. And Sofia Carson said that she has always wanted to work with Diane Warren. And they have recorded a demo version of the song. And then after that, they decided to release the film and the song, and this is not right. Well, actually, this is kind of right, I understand the backstory of their friendship and things like that, but for real, this is not right. This is ridiculous. This is not what you're supposed to do, okay? Stop stealing the spotlight from people who deserve the spotlight, Sophia, okay? You've had many chances to bask in the spotlight, all right? When it was your turn, all right? Don't take it away from other people. All right? And it brings me to this topic. All right? This brings me to this article over here from the Television Network. The website, of course, of the Television Network. She told Adrienne Houghton, formerly from The Real, all right? She told her that was a very big honor, the greatest honor of her life, to have Diane chose her to be the voice of, the anthem "Applause." And she has also said that she has flown her family in, from their home, for the big night. I'm like, Sophia, for the last time, it's not about you. Okay? You're thinking about the whole thing as though it's all about you. It's not. It's not. Okay? I understand that Diane Warren, like changed your life. Okay? I understand. But please, please, do not, I repeat, do not try to use someone else's accomplishment as your own. Okay? Stop doing that. All right? Because if you don't stop, and I swear to goodness, you're going to end up in huge trouble. I'm telling you, you will. All right? I promise you this, all right? Folks, for heaven's sakes, do not, I repeat, do not let anybody steal what is meant for you. Do not. We gotta move, but, I just want to remind you all once again, please set your clocks forward an hour. Make sure you do that. I know that some of you have digital clocks that probably do that already, aka the clocks on your phones and things like that, but there still was some clocks that, don't do that automatically, so please, adjust those accordingly. All right? And for heaven's sakes, do not watch the Academy Awards. All right? After what happened last year, and plus, the Academy Awards are like 8 hours long, for crying out loud. They start like, 6 p.m. or something like that, and then they go all the way to like 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Like 2 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever. All right? Not cool. Not cool. Not cool at all. But, hey, you know what? Please enjoy the Any Experiments. They're coming up right now. Please come back on Monday because it is going to be a roller coaster. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's the news. I'm out skis. Bye.
All right. Now, are you folks ready to kick this weekend into high gear? Everybody say yeah. Yeah, yay. All right. Let's get into the Any Experiments right now. All right, folks. And now, it is time for something real special. It's time for, yeah, you guessed it, the random circle with Knuckles and Silver. Here we go.
Hey, this is the 13th time we're doing this, so please be nice to us. It's time for the random circle with Knuckles and Silver.
So, this is the 13th time we're doing this.
Does this feel like the 13th time?
Well, it feels like we just got started.
Yeah, of course. We still haven't found a new lover for Mr. Muller yet, though.
I know, that poor guy's been single for a long time now. Doesn't it normally take someone at least 7 months to get over a breakup?
It usually depends on the person and how deep the relationship was before the breakup. Mr. Muller and Susan Kane had the deepest relationship out of everyone on Nick at Night before they broke up.
Wait, were they the Corey and Topanga of Nick at Night?
Yeah, of course. I was going for the Madeline and Pepito thing, though.
From the classic Madeline show?
You're correct, Red Shoes. You're correct, Red Shoes.
I don't know. I mean, do you really think that Madeline and Pepito would have been a couple on the Madeline show?
Well, the show takes place in France, and a lot of people call Paris the city of love, so it's practically anybody's guess.
True, Silver Sneakers, but you have been calling the Sonic name a couple for years now.
What did you just say? Yeah, do you really think that we're a couple?
Well, it's kinda true.
You did seem a little too friendly during our New Year's Eve party.
Okay, fine. Yes, it's true. We're a couple now.
I knew it.
We were dancing, and then midnight came along. Since everyone else was kissing, we thought that we needed to kiss too, and the kiss was so juicy that we just had to become a couple.
Wow, that was definitely something.
Yeah, it really was.
I'm glad that we have settled that. Yes. Now can we please end this whole nonsense?
We might as well.
Yeah, we have gone far enough with this whole issue.
This has been the Random Circle with Knuckles and Silver. That was surprising, huh? This has been a production of Casting Shoes in association with Nick and Knight. When Land TV breaks, we fix it.
Good morning. I wonder what's coming up next. It's our last show of the night. Comment of the week with Ellie Muller. And then we'll switch over to Nicktoons to watch SpongeBob SquarePants and The Loud House. That's all still to come on Nick at Night. From me, Eric Beyond. Have a good morning. Bye.
Alright, folks. It's time to find this week's comment of the week. And I'll tell you something, we got a bunch of comments this week. And we have also received a lot of responses. And we have also received, a comment from someone who has never done, comment of the week before. This is really exciting. Alright, so I want to hold off any longer. Let's get started. Okay, guys. Now, this week's question is, related to rain, and spring. This past week's question was anyway. Because it's springtime and things like that in most parts of the world, that means warmer temperatures and more sunlight and a lot of rainy days. I mean, so many rainy days. So, this week's question was, what do you like to do when it's raining? Now, I received a bunch of interesting responses. Very intriguing, alright? In fourth place, it's William Beanham for this week. He says, he wants to jump in puddles and play in the rain and things like that. And that's what he likes to do in the rain, alright? In third place, Jazz, Ratchet, and Clank. And he said that he gets bored when it's raining because he loves the sun and things like that. In second place, for the first time, Dev509, he loves to play games with the windows open. He likes to take his time and enjoy the scenery. And he loves the rain. But not as much as our first place winner and the recipient of this week's comment of the week, competition, Rocky Ball 10. He said, as a kid, he used to jump in the puddles and get his shoes and pants wet. Now he doesn't do much when it's raining because he doesn't want to get sick. And we started talking about our childhood memories and things like that. And that's when I realized that, hey, this goes deeper than just, springtime and rain. This goes into our childhood memories. This gives me an idea for next week's comment of the week, challenge. All right, you'll see what it is next week. All right. Okay, let's see who is on track to become the next Grasshopper of the Year. I mean, the inaugural Grasshopper of the Year. There you go. All right. Of course, Rocky Road 10 is in first place. In second place, Evil Amber 2004. Third place, William Beanham. In fourth place, Jazz, Ratchet, and Clank. In fifth place, coming out of nowhere, Nap509. I guess it's second place ranking this week, for count of the week. Earned him the number 5 spot. And then Julian Villarreal, Roberta Henley, and Zach on the bottom floor. Alright? This is the competition that I'd like to see. Alright? Let's see what happens next week. Alright? And congratulations again to all the people who have participated, and especially, the winners. We'll be back at it again next week with another search for the next count of the week. And I'll tell you this right now, we are rapidly getting closer and closer and closer to finding the next Grasshopper, to find our inaugural Grasshopper of the Year. It's going to be exciting, so please, stay tuned for that. And, it's not too late for you to, get started, in terms of responding for the comment of the week. Next week and the week after that, just wait until after I get the next post up for comment of the week, okay? Alright. Okay, so Sofia Carson is really excited about performing at the Oscars and things like that this weekend, right? And apparently she didn't get the memo, okay? Sophia is not the one getting the Academy Award for the original composition. That belongs to Diane Warren. So, is Sophia being selfish? All indications point to one word. Yes. So, what did we learn? Well, we learned one important thing about Sofia Carson. You know what? She can only be selfless. Her words exactly, until she manages to get to the Oscars, and she is getting to the Oscars. And now she thinks that she has a major ego. Sophia, come on! What is wrong with this picture, huh? This is getting ridiculous. That's it, folks, but before we go, here it is, your musical performance time. It's time once again for another musical performance time performance. How many of you can remember this song? Remember, this is a classic.
There's great TV pleasure at your command. Hello,